Welcome to Your Love Mystic. Today I introduce musical duo ENE YATT. From the very first listen, I experienced the healing vibrations of their music. Have you ever been on a journey pursuing your dreams and faced hardships or had to make sacrifices along the way? If so, then this story is for you. I introduce ENE YATT and welcome everyone to our One Love family. Welcome everyone. Today I am delighted to interview the musical artist duo ENE YATT featuring Elvis and Ebi and Elvis.
This is for my people in the mess. One of you run out of the place. Not for them once see we dead. So them smiling like them head. I'm on this. I smoke cannabis. I'm on this. You there to make a call police. Yes. Bam bam yeah, bam bam yeah. They want make we beg like bam bam yeah. Poverty don't disappear.
So I'm very curious to learn how it all began. Can you share a little of the origin story of ENE YATT?
Yeah, well, really coming from a deep place of life, through the ups and downs, the sad days, the beautiful days, we're just grateful we're here. Mix of everything and just not, being resilient and it's just been that way for us, not giving up, just, regardless of situations.
If I dey quiet, I dey think. Plenty things where my eyes don't see. Success never happen by accident. Man, I say this thing we confident. Tell the haters say we confident.
Just keep pushing. So that's just been like what the journey has been like. Yeah.
And so the name ENE YATT, can you share about the acronym, just how you came up with it?
Well, the name ENE YATT, and most people just say ENE YATT as safe. It's actually coming from a deep place of thought. We have to sit back, think about it, reflect a lot on it, and then we're trying to pick a name for the group. ENE YATT actually sticked probably because of the meaning of the acronym, what it actually means. And it means evil never ends. And then the YATT means you are the truth. And it sounded like, this is us. So basically, that's just how the name came about, and we just started using it and it sticked.
It just sums up everything, as a philosopher, mystical philosopher.
Exactly.
Like, I saw it and I'm like,
this is it.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
You know what? When you actually find that source, you can actually feel it. Yeah, and once it feels right, you need to know, this is it.
Yeah.
So basically, that's just been it for us.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And for us, it's just been about, having a message, which is what I feel like a lot of artists today, they can't, laugh because, anybody can make music, but sometimes, it's really important as an artist to make music that has a message to it. Though it doesn't really have to sit well with everybody, but a message is a message. So that's just, why we came up with that name. But most people think the ENE stands for Elvis and Elvis and Ebi. A lot of people actually feel that way. A lot of people. It all just makes sense.
I never even thought of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It all just makes sense.
Yeah. No, I remember when I looked you guys up and then I saw what the acronym meant and I was just like blown away. Just
right.
that's the truth. How do you see yourself as a brand then? You sharing a message, what would you say your sort of brand message is that you're sharing with the world through your music?
Well, ENE as a brand, um, we we more like we stand for um, positivity, upliftment. It stands for like letting people know that it's okay to go through life struggles, and it's also not okay for you to give up, through that. Because I mean, in life we have ups and downs, and yeah, so that's just what we try to put out, even like people around us, you know, our life personally is an inspiration to them, you know. So it's more like we have that thing where somebody comes and then looks at your life and be like, but this person is going through this. So he's not giving up, so why should I? It's just basically our ENE as a brand, we just represent love and light. It's just bringing music to make the people feel happy and feel inspired and feel like, yeah, I can actually move on. Yeah, we just bring hope because a lot of people are actually going through a lot of stuff and they feel like they're actually going through it alone. But we want them to know that ENE, we also go through stuff and we go through it with them. So yeah, basically, that's just what we stand for.
No, it's beautiful because you really hear that in your music. I remember the first time I heard it, I was just so uplifted. I was like, this is amazing. Kind of like a portal to the divine, that connection
Exactly.
and love and light, as you say. So the music really does that. Yeah, globally, let's say to anybody. I want to ask you a little bit about your creative process. Just what the creative process is like for you in producing your music. What is your favorite aspect of making music?
If we're making music, everyone that has been a part of our studio sections, they actually wonder how we do it. We just let the music flow. We try to be a certain state of mind when making music. Nothing else matters but the music. We just let it flow. We just have a good time. We also create music. We create a lot of conscious songs, and most of these conscious records that we've made are not really out there because we feel like we can give them all conscious songs. We also need to make them know that we can actually make this kind of records, and we can also make this kind of records. So yeah, it depends on how we're feeling at a point in time and the kind of music we make. But we always love to be in a feel good environment, in a feel good vibe, so we can make good music. It's just the vibe for us. Everything around us is music, and we're making music. So yeah. Everything, everything.
Yeah.
For me, I think the best part of the create is just that moment when we just like trying to put words together, trying to create the melody, the rhythm, everything, the rhythm, like the rhyme, like whether the rhyme comes, but I mean, it's always beautiful, like fixing all that together and then making another an actual song. Yeah, I think there's moments like that is just magic.
Just to what you have been sharing about your creative process, it seems like that vibration and energy are kind of like so central just to you guys as human beings. I feel that. And so, what is the relationship like just between vibration, energy, and music, and then vibration and energy and ENE music?
Mm. Yeah, it's just all about how we feel at a certain point in time, and you can actually tell from listening to our records because we try to be in that state of mind so people can actually connect with where we're coming from and what we're saying at a particular point in time. Because making music and putting it all together, trying to make it make sense as a whole process on its own. The arrangements, there's a lot of section that comes into creating the sounds. And this energy makes this music what it's supposed to be. It gives it that feeling, it gives it that vibe. Because sometimes if you make a record and you don't feel good about it, people listening can feel good about it. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just the energy you put out to them that they listen to and they just
It's just
work with it.
like
Yeah.
what we're feeling
At that point in time. So the energy we put on that record is what the people use to accept that same record.
It all resonates.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the raising vibration, raising frequency
Frequencies,
is
yeah.
like very much a part of your brand.
Very,
And
very much.
then,
Very much.
and it's in the name. Yeah. So beautiful. So what are your favorite songs? I just have to ask. I really
All
want
our
to know.
songs, all our songs are fine.
Yeah.
We don't actually. There was a time when we always tell them, ENE, we don't make bad records. There are records that we don't even pay attention to them, but people actually vibe with this record. They wish we could let those records out, but we just keep them back there. We don't even bring them forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, all our records are dope. We just make good music, and as long as it's good music, for us it's fire.
Yeah. No, all of your songs have been a favorite song of mine in a given day, you know. Like I'll wake up in the morning and there'll be a song playing.
Nice, that's
And the
nice.
next day, it's a different song. What impact has your music made in society so far? And what impact do you want it to have?
Wow. I think one way or the other, somebody has been in a situation where they're happy and our music kind of
Heal them.
yeah was like played a role to that being the case. And I think there's been a situation where someone has had like a down moment and they just listen to our song and then they're like uplifted by that. So that being said, I do think our music cuts across like every moment in time in regards to how whoever listens to us feels. And I think if we're making music like that, then obviously, I mean, we're we're, we're causing a positive change, you know. So yeah, our music stands for just that positivity and positive impact to people who listen to us. Be it like a first time listener or people who currently listen to us. Yeah. So
So yeah, our music basically it's really addictive. Yeah, our music is really addictive, and we get a lot of messages on social media saying, "Yo, I love your songs." Your song saved me. Your song healed me. Your song made me stop this. I was gonna do this, and this music touched me, and I just love you guys. And whenever we get messages like that, makes us feel okay. Yeah, we're actually doing something. So yeah, it just depends on the mood whoever is listening to finds himself and how he accepts the music. So yeah, music is just healing for the soul.
Yeah, healing for the soul.
Yeah, just healing for the soul. Just good music, basically.
Yeah. And it's so rare that there's popular music that is healing for the soul, you know, and even for kids, like in the USA, so much of the music is not high frequency, high vibration. It's kind of like sending other messages.
Yes. Yeah.
And that was one of the things when I first played your music, because my daughter was like 8, I was like, oh, I can play this music. And they would just, oh, we like your music. And it's just like, because it had that positivity, you know, infused in it. They didn't. So that's what's so, being a popular music artist, but then to have that soul healing infused in the music is really unique, I think.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to share anything about just the struggles of being a musical artist or anything that?
Yeah, so yeah, basically there are millions of musicians out there, amazing talents out there, and we understand what they go through on a daily because we also go through stuffs. It's not really easy, but just because we understand life and how it works makes us feel like it's easy. But this other artists, fast rising artists, most of them they don't have that awareness, so they end up stressing, and we understand because we've been there. You know, we've been there, but it's just part of the sacrifice that comes with being an artist.
To get there.
Yeah, you just have to make that sacrifice. And music actually is not something you can say is a part-time job. It's a full-time job. It's a lifestyle, you know. So although it gets hard, we just tell everybody out there, all the musicians out there that are struggling trying to get out, to keep believing in themselves and keep going through it because it's all part of the process. They just shouldn't give up. Everything takes time,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
So God's plan.
God's plan.
God's plan. Yeah. And I love that, how just being aligned with that higher frequency, that even the struggles feel in a way like beautiful, playful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You just need to enjoy it.
Yeah. Enjoy it all.
Yeah, just enjoy it all. The pain, the ups, the downs. Just go through it. So you can, so that, at that point you can actually say,
Yeah.
because yeah, you've been there, you know, because he that feels it knows it. So you can actually speak about it. So you just need to go through it.
Love that. You've shared on this already to some degree, but my final question is, what do you want to gift the world through your music?
It would be, just the message, because if we're done with this and maybe we're no longer here and we're gone, the message would still, be there, and it would always be the fact that you should not give up. You should always know, rough times are gonna come and eventually they're gonna go. It would be, letting the next generation know that it's okay to dream, and it's okay to go for your dreams, and it's very okay when tough times come, because they would come, dreams don't just happen. you know. So yeah, I think it would be all of this, and we're just putting it all in our music, so the message would remain
For a lifetime.
forever.
We're here to gift them love. Yeah, we're here to gift them love.
Everything positive.
Everything positive. We're here to make them feel good about themselves. We're here to make records that will last a lifetime. Records that will be evergreen. And we know that the world hasn't really heard us, and we know they're about to experience it. Yeah, so come in. So they should stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I'm super inspired by both of you. Is there anything else you would want to share?
Yeah, they should go follow. Everyone should go follow us on social media. On Instagram at official ENE YATT, and on Facebook ENE YATT Music. Yeah, on YouTube ENE YATT. So yeah, go follow, go check it out. Let's meet on the flip side.
Keep supporting.
It's the sound.